If you don't have this one thing, you, my friend, are absolutely doomed for failure. Make no mistake about it. You're going to be doomed. What's that one thing I'm talking about? It's something that I don't see enough of. And it's something that I hear people not doing very well. And it ended up scarring them for life. What am I talking about? I'm talking about integrity. I'm talking about being a person of your word. I'm talking about being the example for other people to follow. And when there comes the time to make a choice between doing the right thing and the wrong thing, and maybe the wrong thing is easier and the right thing is harder, too many times people go for the easy thing and they compromise their integrity. And I believe that the person that you need to have the most integrity with is not the internet, not Facebook. It's you. And as Bash, my grandson, says, who's 8 years old, he probably said this when he was 4, is a lot of people out there who are just nutsy cuckoo. And, you know, it's true. There's a lot of people out there just nutsy cuckoo. You are never going to change them. As Jim Rohn says, I wouldn't sign up for that class. I mean, some people are just, you can't explain it. They're fascinating. They're interesting people. So I've had a couple of conversations with people, and I want to just give you an example of high integrity with a person within herself. Now, I was talking to this woman today, and she's had a horrendous health journey. Double mastectomy, intestinal problems, trying to do the online space, made a commitment to do a video a day for 100 days. And while she was in the emergency room, while she was in the hospital, she did a video a day. Now, mind blown. I mean, talk about commitment, talk about integrity, talking about being a great example of leadership and being a great example of how to show up. You know, you've heard the expression before, in order to go up, you got to show up. But all too often people, I think they talk a good show and they play games with people. You know, one of my hot buttons is manipulation in games and not being honest and straight and direct. Well, if you were around over the past probably 3, 5, 7 years, you knew I had a radio show on the Home Business Radio Network, and the radio show was called Straight Talk. Why? Because I hate all the hype. I hate all the BS. A lot of times people are promoting digital products and services out there that are just smoke and BS. And you know what? I got to say that, you know, if you ever start doing that, and if you're doing it now, stop it, because it's going to catch up to you and it's going to ruin your reputation. You know, trust is something that's hard to get. And once you lose it, it's super hard to get back if you ever can, because you know what? If you broke trust once, you'll break it again and again and again. And I got to tell you, I've seen too many people at the top, people at the bottom, people in the middle, who let their ego get in the way. And I got to tell you this, your ego is not your amigo. Check your ego at the door. If you have a big ego problem and you think you are everything to everybody, I got to tell you, you're not. You're probably not, you know, too important to too many people. In fact, we're all pretty insignificant when you come down to it. And I want to encourage you to have integrity at home, integrity with your family and your relationships. If you're building a network marketing team, have integrity with them. Have direct communication. You know, just yesterday, I think I did the video on the 5 love languages. Great book. Gary Chapman wrote the book. Gary Chapman wrote the book. If you haven't got that book, get this book. That's integrity in relationships, guys. That's super important if you want to have a successful business, because you know what? If mama's not happy at home, nobody's happy. If your daddy's not happy at home, nobody's happy. You want to make sure that you have good relationships with people, and you want to make sure that you have high integrity. And if you are relatively new in the profession, no matter what profession that you're in, and somebody is coaching you and giving you their opinion based on their experience, be quiet and listen. Respect people. Don't try to be a know-it-all. Nobody knows it all. But when you're kind of new and you've never earned, 6 figures or 7 figures, and somebody's coaching you who has, you might want to just stop talking and listen. That's integrity in relationships. So what I want for you more than anything is I want you to have it all. I really do. And it's a journey. It's a process. And you're going to make mistakes. I've made lots of mistakes. Absolutely, I've made lots of mistakes. I've learned a lot over the past 25 years. I know that integrity is huge. That's why, in 25 years, I've been with probably 6 companies. I still get checks from 4 of them today. Why? It's because I have integrity. I don't go and cross recruit. I don't break the rules. Don't kind of play games with people or situations. I know how I should show up. If somebody ever leaves your team, does that bother you? And if it does bother you, I got to ask you the question, who is that about? Is that about you trying to support that person and their family, or is that about you and your ego and your pocketbook? I've had lots of people leave my team over the years for whatever reason. And what I want for people is I want them to have success. I want them to feel good about what they're doing. I want them to, reach their financial goals. And you know what? If they're not happy with my leadership because I'm weird, hey, go find somebody who's not weird, okay? I'm good with that. I'm good with that. You can't please everybody. And as I was coaching this woman and we had a really, just a great conversation about her goals, dreams. It really came down to her having integrity with herself in terms of being the person that she wanted to be, and then marketing her message, which is what it was to moms, in a way that she felt super connected. Because when you're connected with people, you just have that bond. So your marketing, your videos, your emails, your everything that you do on Facebook or YouTube or Twitter or Instagram or wherever you hang out is going to come from that place. And that, my friend, is really, really important. So know who you are is number one. And sometimes that evolves, and that's a good thing. Know where you're going, and then have vision on how you can help other people create that same level of success. So again, message today is really simple. Have integrity, show up as a leader, show up as somebody that other people can count on. When you say something, they can take it to the bank because you are going to do it. So if you're in Ray Higdon's 14-day challenge, bet your bid you better be doing one video every single day. I did a 30-day challenge, a video challenge with Mark Harbert. We're supposed to do one video a day, and I think I did like 45. There were several days where I did more than one. Hey, why? Is because I was doing book reviews. That's a great way to do it. You can do a book review on this, and you can do 5 videos, short videos on this. 5 love languages. Okay, that it doesn't have to be a long time. My point is, the reputation that you build over the next 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, or 25 years, like I have, it's either going to work in your favor or you're going to be doomed for failure. Make no mistake about it. Integrity is going to be the thing that keeps you in the game during tough times, during great times. And if you don't have it, it's going to kick you out of the game because your reputation is going to precede you. Hopefully this makes sense. Make it a better than terrific day and a prosperous one, my friend, because you absolutely deserve it. Until next time, bye-bye for now.